I'm thinking this plane might not be flight ready. Hey everybody, what's going on? Steel Boy here. Hope you're doing good and living the life. Well, I'm here at Cannon Field walking the runway. And why am I walking a runway at Cannon Field? Well, I'm here at the home of the Alamo Liaison Squadron. And why am I here for that? Well, this is why. The Alamo Liaison Aircraft Museum. The aircraft themselves are the museum. Here's another view of the runway. In 1981, Bill Stratton and Hardy Cannon and a group of men from San Antonio formed the ALG, or the Alamo Liaison Group. With the help of Cannon, a master mechanic, in 1982, they completed restoration of a 1941 Stinson L-1, a 1941 Taylorcraft L-2, a 1942 Aeronca L-3B, a Piper L-4, a 1942 Stinson L-5, and a 1942 Interstate L-8 S-1A. This plane here, you have to hand start it. And this is a Cadet Interstate.
Most cadets were not used in the war, just a few of them. And this is a tandem seat arrangement which was typical at the time. This insignia here is a pre-Pearl Harbor insignia, and you can tell that by the ball in the middle. The post-Pearl Harbor insignias, the ball is taken out because we didn't want to confuse it with the Japanese Rising Sun logo and accidentally shoot down our own planes. Also, these cadets were used in colleges in the civilian flight training program because the military desperately needed pilots and they needed as many of them as they could get. So they put a program into place at most colleges.
The group now operates under the name San Antonio Liaison Squadron. It is made up of San Antonio businessmen and businesswomen, and also some retired military.
As you can tell, post-Pearl Harbor insignia because they took the red ball off.
You can see these windows here. This plane was made to where the pilot can get a better view of what's below him so he wouldn't have to turn his plane and expose it to the enemies.
This plane is a military conversion of a Piper Cub. When it was restored, a day in history was selected and the plane was built around that day. Operation Overlord, the 4th of June 1944, as seen on the tail, which is also the Normandy invasion. These planes, as well as others, have invasion stripes on it. During Normandy, they were more concerned with friendly fire than enemy fire, so every Allied plane had to have these 12-inch black and white stripes painted on the wings and the tail. Once the beach was secure and they were more concerned with enemy fire, they had it washed off, and they could do that because it was a water-based paint. Today, they often paint them because it improves visibility and the planes are easier to spot.
Squadron members don't only fly, but they also maintain the aircraft and restore the aircrafts as well. Over the years, more than 15 aircraft have been restored and come back to life with the help of the volunteers at the Alamo Liaison Squadron. What's unique about this plane is it was also used to transport patients. If you undid this section here and this section here, you'd be able to lay the patient down in the back here by moving the stick forward, giving more room for the patient to lay. This was also used in Vietnam, and the helicopters were quickly taking over that area, but they used planes as well. They also used that plane, but the patient couldn't lay. The patient had to sit up in that plane.
Here's an L-2. It is also a pre-Pearl Harbor plane. These planes were mostly used in training because they were a little too fast to use on the battlefield. It's painted in training colors. The yellow wings, the blue body, and the red and white tail say, "I'm a student." Now, this particular plane is owned and flown by a pilot who is 90 years old, believe it or not. 90 years old and still flying. Wow.
As mentioned, all of these planes are flown by volunteer pilots and have mastered the tail dragger's aircraft, which is signified by the rear wheel in the back. Many involved are members in good standing of the World War II Old Aircraft Group's Experimental Aircraft Association and the Warbirds of America. Here's a Piper Hellfire.
Pre-Pearl Harbor as well. This is also a true Piper Cub. And you can tell it's a standard Piper Cub because the L-4 has windows that go all the way back.
Cessna here painted in Texas flag colors. Slightly more modern plane, obviously, but cool nonetheless. Here's another. Quite a unique collection. Now, over the year, the squadron does do flyovers over parades, festivals, fairs, and other celebrations. Another more modern plane. This looks like some of the restoration projects that they are currently working on. I'm thinking this plane might not be flight ready. Besides the aircraft that they have here on display, a lot of the members have their aircrafts here as well. And I'm going to link in the description the aircrafts that they have here and some of the other aircrafts that the members might have as well. There's another plane. Well, that's going to do it of the Alamo Liaison Squadron and Alamo Liaison Squadron Museum. If you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. Let me know if you liked it or disliked it. Also, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Also, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, please hit that subscribe button below. I think you're going to like what you see here. Also, if you want to know exactly when my vlogs are coming out, hit that bell notification. That'll let you know when my vlogs are coming out and you can go and watch. Also, if you want to hit me up on Facebook or Twitter, the links are down below as well. And as always, this is Steelboy. Catch you on the flip side.